right, that's it, yo. Battlescene, man. This is what we do, man. Let's get to our homie, man.
Who we got?
And you know what's funny? You kind of, you know what I mean? We knew about We Go Hard, but you kind of put me on this guy. And I remember when he stood out to me, he was battling a guy named Dougie.
Oh,
he was battling a guy named Dougie. And We Go Hard, right? And his name is Chess. And you know, Chess is one of the most talented guys in battle rap. That's not up for debate. All right, but I did, once again, shouts out to Keep It 1,000 battle rap group, man. Like, I mess with this group, y'all already know. So I said, has he already lost his chance to be a great based on his performances in the last 5 years? Okay. Let me give you guys the battle scene context, Joe. All right. So one guy says the brother is 21, he'll be fine. I say age pass. Yes, he's 21, but he has battled at least 42 times. What's more valuable? How old you are or how many times you've been in the ring. 42 battles is plenty of time to learn how not to choke and how to become great. All right. He comes back, says, meaning he has plenty of time to perfect his craft. He has an advantage because he started so young, and no matter how you feel about him choking, he's still one of the best right now. And I brought up his age because he's nowhere near his prime. He's only going to get better. All right. 5, 6 comments down, I agree. This is not me. Another brother comes in. I agree. People keep using age to make it seem like he still has time, but no, Chess is Chess' biggest reason for not getting over the hump. Even though he's young age-wise, battle rap-wise, he's been around long enough and been in front of some battle rap legends. If he ain't got it together by now, I don't know when he will. His age is a factor regardless of how long he's been battling. You evolve at everything in life. The older you get, especially your pen and the way you handle situations, because you mature. He's a kid, bro. This guy says, go look at Chess versus Brooklyn Carter or Gwitty. Dude been nice as a teenager. He battled top tier brothers at their peak, and those top tiers are barely even relevant anymore. So I came out, right? And I said, dude, here's all the top tiers he's faced. Rum, Rock, Av, Twerk, DNA, Chef Trez, Nitty, T-Top. And they're all relevant.
What are you talking about? JC for that matter. You don't call him top tier. He's top tier. Stop. Go ahead. Keep moving.
Well, you know what? I went to
Did you put Chef Trez on that list?
That's probably on the app. That's why I said at least early. I said
okay. You got Chef Trez on there, right?
I got Chef Trez. Yep. Yeah. But so JC should be in there too. Yeah.
Let's not forget he's in a 2-on-2 against Hollow the Don and Loaded Luck. So those people are pretty relevant as well. That battle counts.
That battle does count, and actually he had an incredible performance there too. I mean, he was on his game there. I mean, they lost, but I mean, he was incredible. Both of them were.
And what was that, like a little bit at the end of last year?
Yeah.
7 months ago.
Okay, so the best 2-on-2 battles ever.
So all right. Nah.
So where do you at with Chess, man? Does he have a shot? He is young. I think that's a great point, Stro. Let's talk about it.
Does he have a shot? What?
To become great.
Oh, come on. Now listen. Of course. Look at the progression here. And I heard a couple of things like you evolve at everything in life, right? This guy says, maybe not. But regardless, if that is true in this case, that process may look different. It might not be you progressively getting better. It might be you getting to a certain point, plateauing, your pen getting a writer's block, you know what I'm saying, for years at a time, going through something personal in life, you know what I'm saying, or dry up the ink, you know what I mean? And then you start seeing these battles this year. He's going against, Tay-Rod, you know what I mean? He's having these good battles. His last one's even on Queen of the Ring with versus Tori Doe. I mean, he's been dropping bars. So I think he went through a period where he was going through something. And we saw it on cam. I mean, he's choking, throwing up. It was horrible. But in terms of him being, quote unquote, one day being great, I'm kind of thinking he's already there, honestly. I really do.
Here's a good comment.
That battle a lot different, man. My Mount Rushmore has completely changed since the last time.
I mean, he's definitely not great now, right? But I'm just saying, you know, it's like what I was trying to capture is like,
So you would not say that Chess is one of the greats of battle rap if you had to shut it down right now?
No.
Wow.
No. He's saying no. He hasn't lost the chance to be great because he's so young. He put several O's on that. Most brothers come in battle rap well after the age of 21. He's in a unique position because he's already a heavy hitter when not choking. But his choking is the effect of being, and I think he said new, but I think he might have meant young. Yeah.
Okay, that's not what it is.
Okay, talk to me about that. I like that comment though.
I love this comment too. I agree with everything there, but I accept that it's a product of him being new. I don't think that. I think it has something else to do with maybe something underlying, like maybe an anxiety, some sort of like thing that he's dealing with prior to battle or in battle, because it's not something that I can tell you, he probably spars, and when he does, he can probably do the whole round in front of his homeboys. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of actresses and actors that literally suffer from stage fright. You know what I'm saying? They just had to get over it. It didn't stop them from being good, thespians, but at the same time, like, it's rough. Because I'm telling you, man, when he throws up like that, I mean, he literally, like, he starts getting, like, acid reflux mid-battle sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, serious indigestion, and dude's like, I'm about to burp. It's like the demon coming out. It's like, it happens a lot, dude. And I remember being locked up with a dude one time, man, and, like, his burps were, like, I mean, they sounded like they were just, like, boom, coming, like, crawling up out of dude, you know what I'm saying? And he would do it, like, he would burp, like, probably 15 times a minute at times. It's like, dude, what is wrong? You know what I'm saying? So
it was like anxiety or?
In conjunction with that condition, it would be probably a horrible instance mid-battle or in battle, dude, because I don't think it has anything to do with being new to life, because he's not new to the battle rap game, and he's been in front of a huge crowd. I mean, after 2 or 3 times, like, being in front of this crowd, you just start getting used to it. He's done it 10 to 12 times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So I think it's an underlying condition that we're not going to hear about for a while, but it's not too late for him to be great. He's pretty much one of the greats in terms of writing for me.
I agree. But in terms of performance, I still feel like,
yeah, you have to tighten that up. You have to. That's a fact. You can't argue that.
Because to be honest with you, I mean, and let's face it, I mean, Shotgun Suge's pen is nowhere near Chess's, but I mean, if we're not going to give Shotgun Suge a break, who's really been off for like the last maybe year, if we can't give Chess a break, yo, and just because he had a good year last year, and then this year we're starting to see the same thing again. I mean, we got to keep it fair, man.
I mean, what I'm saying, listen, I'm looking at it like, I mean, when I say one of the greats, that's not like legendary status. I mean, there are plenty of baseball players that people consider great. You know what I'm saying? I don't put too much emphasis on it. So I'm just trying to say he will be like definitely one of the names you mentioned. Like, he won't be forgotten in a sense. Like, you can't forget Chess and battle rap.
The reason sometimes people never find their calling is because they have emotional equity in the way they've always done it. And all of a sudden, when it's time to let go of what they've been doing, they're like, wait a minute. But I'm going to invite you for the remainder of the day to leave the watch on the opposite wrist to serve as a reminder that
the flow is like mystical information for your eardrum. A Motor City rap, hip-hop as they want some. Fire the pen writing, something intriguing. And I don't mumble rap, I give them something they believe in. Paint a picture more vivid than the black struggle. You see it every day, but still we find a way to hustle. Fight.